Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends. Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at Dojo Drace. How's it going over there, Draces?
With an intro like that, I feel like we should have like a trumpet fanfare. Like,
Absolutely.
it is I, and Morgan.
Hey,
Hello.
how come and me?
Well, because I'm the only I, and I can't
It's
like
the
say it is
royal I,
us.
right, yeah.
Like that's not. I don't know. It's not as exciting.
Morgan. So everybody, we're over here. We're doing. We're checking out What If. We're on. We're going through season 1. We're on episode 6 right now, and the name of this episode is "What If Killmonger Rescued Tony Stark." I'm assuming we're getting ourselves a Michael Bartholomew Jordan. I don't know if that's his middle name, but I'm just
I hope it
right
is. Now that's his name.
Me too. I hope it is too.
Bartholomew, that's a great name.
Bartholomew Jordan, that'd be pretty sick. But no, the Michael B. Jordan, I think is coming back for this. It's the idea that Killmonger saves Tony Stark. I'm assuming from Iron Man 1 when he's like attacked in the desert or something like that.
Yeah, before he
Since-
converts so that maybe Tony Stark will be like, whoa, I really like guns extra. I like
it could either
bombs
be
extra
that,
now.
Or we get, because I thought that an interesting thread would be that, because I think that Killmonger was one of, if not one of the most I'd say like the villains that I think people that resonated a lot with people. It definitely resonated with me, and certainly one of the most complex. Where it's just like I can understand where you're
because you could see his reasoning.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Like
100%.
you're kind of like if things had just gone a little bit your way,
just not. You're just taking the fascist route. You know what I mean? Which is like not great. You know what I mean? And so, because there was like a 1-2 punch they had, because we got Killmonger and then we got Michael Keaton's Vulture, which I thought was a really good villain. And so it was there. It seemed like that was right around the time where down the pipeline, Marvel started to get the notes where you're like, your villains are not, other than like Loki and for maybe I'd say Bucky. I think the Winter Soldier is like a decent villain.
Oh, yeah.
By and large, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that, so the idea that we could possibly have a Killmonger that, and because I remember that was one of those things where he was talking about, I think it's in that crazy scene where he's like fighting T'Challa, he takes his shirt off and he's fucking just ripped and shit.
Yeah.
But he's talking about, it's like, I killed everybody all over this planet. It will be interesting to see if they, because the last 2 episodes that we've had, I mean, like the Doctor Strange episode was a big fucking downer. Was like a big, and then
they killed
And then
Kate.
the zombie one was dark but a little tonally uneven.
Yeah, it was a little strange.
Just a little, and in ways that worked against it, in ways that worked against it, and in ways that I thought was appropriate. I think that obviously there's room for some kind of dark comedy within the zombie stuff. I think there was just like some character beats where everybody was kind of like cocker spaniel, like tilting their head, like oh, would they really be that callous and cool about killing everybody? Right, a little bit.
You just killed Steve. You're gonna make a little end of the line joke.
Yeah, right.
Really? That's your best friend?
Like the line that literally brought him back from deprogramming Abyss or crack the facade, and so it'll maybe this one might be a little more. Maybe this one might be like a little bit more on the upswing, might be a little more upbeat, depending on how the dynamic between Stoney and Killmonger kind of shakes out and where it goes and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I think it's an interesting prospect. It'll be cool. Killmonger is such a fucking cool character. I'm excited to see him again. I'm excited to see Michael Belvedere Jordan, take another crack at
Belvedere Jordan.
Mr. Belvedere, absolutely. No, that's oh, Tony, or whatever. But no, there's some fun purchase and possibilities within this one. You guys want to get going?
Yes, please.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Oh, shit. Ooh.
I
kind of like that he's able. I like that he's able to kind of give it back to him a little bit,
Yeah.
Oh!
What the hell?
Beep, 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 beep.
Ooh.
Oh,
shit.
that's what that thing
Whoa!
does.
Nice. You guys consider heading on over to our Patreon. The links are down below. We hope you guys consider it. And if you can't do that, hit us with a like and subscribe. All right, let's get a what if monger going. We're what if mongers over here. We're Disney, they own your soul. They're growing faster than Nicki Minaj's cousin's friends' balls.
Oh my god.
They're just swelling so large they're gonna be all encompassing.
If your balls swole up, I would still marry you.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could walk down with those fucking grapefruits dangling in front of you, and you'd still say
It's a power
do,
move.
right? Yeah. Totally not gonorrhea or
Tuxedo
chlamydia.
is
Totally
a,
not.
is a little tight. No big deal.
Yeah.
Chadwick is
Ooh,
all
Angela
over this shit.
Bassett. Nice.
Ooh.
Lovely. Andy Serkis. Yeah, everybody's going to be back here. Holy fuck.
We got an LG rhythm.
Oh, God. The alternate reality where the COVID vaccine causes your nuts to swell up like fucking like water balloons.
Ponder the question.
Why the fuck?
Yeah, I thought about like, what the fuck?
What the
Why the fuck?
Marbles. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Right. Kind of what this show is, sort of.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hi.
That's a sexy baby.
He has a sexy baby.
Yeah.
Does sort of look like an
It's
avatar.
like an old baby.
He
He's
does
an
kinda.
old baby. Hey, maybe we shouldn't be in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe this is a
Maybe
Ooh,
it
that
was a
guy's
horrible idea to be there. Like,
super dead. Also super dead.
oh my God.
Flip phone.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, now
Uh-huh.
he's
Oh.
becoming Wanda.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. That's...
Where they got it. What's your afternoon like?
This guy is really going hard into the RDJ.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Shaped in battle.
This is cool. Oh, we got
Interesting.
Got Obadiah Stane.
So I'm pretty sure that's a war crime.
Men died.
Yeah, he's like cracking wise. Like, dude, like people got absolutely fucking obliterated. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like it. I mean, that's kind of a Stark thing for sure.
Of course.
Build bigger and fight badder for them, which is why
Oh.
I'm bringing.
So they can kill him
Lieutenant
extra?
Eric Stevens,
Yep, kill him extra hard.
Save my-
I mean, Killmonger would do better.
I mean,
Tony's back, huh?
Lieutenant,
I think we're done here.
what is it you were doing in the Kunar province?
Saving me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we went over this.
Yeah, he was doing some weird shit.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's gonna be a wrap on this conversation.
And you're like, that's just like your opinion, man.
Those plans were bankrolled by Stark Industries COO Obadiah Stane.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was undercutting him and fucking
I
him
totally
over at
forgot
this
about
point
that
in the
shit.
movie.
Transfers,
Yeah.
bank documents, phone records.
Shit.
Look at this. He's like Batman. Oh, we don't. Oh, that's too bad.
Okay.
We get to miss out on that one great line where it's like Tony Stark built this out of a pile of scraps or whatever.
Terrorists, what do they all have in common?
They came for the king.
Didn't have me. Let's do this. Let's build your science fair project.
He's running some game right now. Big time.
Take over Wakanda.
MIT doctoral thesis database project.
Liberator.
You got an ear for
Liberate. Ooh. All right.
All right, Killmonger. What are
Yeah,
you
we
doing?
got
What
Look
do
at
you
he's got a
got?
fucking Gundam fucking like.
The scenario will end up with the world's most expensive Gundam model. Jarvis.
What?
Stark-
There we go. Michael B. Jordan sitting there in front of you as Killmonger too. Like, let's do some crazy shit. Let's get this thing going. You know what I mean? Like,
He's gonna box this robot.
he's gonna rock him sock. He wanted to rock him sock him. So this is the reason why he makes an arc reactor.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe that's like what we were talking about. Like, what was it? What is it? I can't remember. A focal point in time or something like that. Where, there we go.
Oh shit.
Vibranium.
Ulysses Claw? No, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They're gonna do a deal with him. Oh shit! So we're in that one spot from Age of Ultron. He's gonna have an arm too.
That is good. You should stitch that on a pillow.
I did. I was sad to see him go in that first Black Panther because he was so much fucking fun as this character.
Dora Milaje spear.
How'd you get that?
Where did you find
Whoa.
You got eyes on this?
Is it gonna be T'Challa? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe to get the vibranium back. I'm just like, how do you get a spear off of Dora Milaje?
Nice. Fuck yeah. Here we go.
Oops.
Oh, amazing. He's doing it.
I mean, I'm telling you, right? This is actually
Ooh.
this scene.
Is this the dad though? Because he
Maybe.
was the Black Panther king.
It's not with you, Ghana.
No, it's
No, it's him. Okay.
Because that ain't gonna fly.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Ooh.
No, he died. Oh, they're gonna make us watch him die?
Sonic taser thing is legit.
I think it's a taser. I think he's okay.
Okay.
Unless he might.
This I'm really feeling.
No. If Rhodey's still alive, then he's still alive. Yeah.
Uniform of your system. Nah, you can burn it down.
Twitter.
Ooh.
That was a mistake.
Oh, no.
No. Wow. Oh.
Wait.
Oh, they both died? Oh my god.
They did. Wow. Fuck. Okay.
Fuck.
Shit.
I don't want to.
Oh.
Oh, guys.
No, and that's little Shuri.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on, Killmonger.
And the paper trail. He certainly saw to that. But not to everything.
Oh, he's on to him.
Go ahead, call the cops. Still won't get here in time to save you.
What?
Police are the law. I want
Is he gonna kill Tony?
I think maybe. Oh.
You were right.
Well,
I mean, it's obviously gonna be bulletproof, right?
yeah, seriously.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's like that movie thing. Like, remember, like in the Mummy, where it's like Brendan Fraser's just like laying down like machine gun fire to sand. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, they just do that in movies because it's fun. Oh, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That robot was like, let's make this fight sexy.
Vibranium is probably the only thing that can fuck with vibranium. So.
Ah, he has that spear from the
There you
Dora. Ooh, okay.
Oh!
He's dead.
Nice.
I mean,
Dead as dog. Dead as dog shit.
dead as dog shit.
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
he's not
wait.
The difference between you and me.
Ooh.
See the difference between you and me.
No.
Oh, he just marked it up. Fuck.
Oh my god, that was...
Vibranium spear.
Everyone's dead.
Put the Liberator drones into production.
Dude.
You must be joking.
No one has ever accused me of being funny, Miss Potts. We're at war.
Wait, the Patriot Act says that they can take all his stuff. But honestly, that Patriot Act, they're just like, yeah, it says so.
There's a lot of hand waving, like, yeah, Patriot Act. You know what I mean? Literally, like the last 2 fucking decades. We're
But
just
we
like, yeah,
were being
September 11th.
hysterical when we were like, hey, maybe we should look at this Patriot Act thing. We were
Right.
being hysterical. Look what happens, Dustin.
Right.
Yep.
They just take all the shit.
And Dick Cheney's still a bigger dick than all of these guys combined.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad to see my vibranium's been put to good use. Yeah, and I'm just getting started. How about a road trip?
This is just a nice little love story between these two guys,
Yeah,
these two bros
these two
right
bros
here. Right.
Just taking over the world together.
I feel like he's going to kill him in the same way that he did in the movie at some
Yeah.
point, but we'll see.
Well, there's no real point in keeping him alive.
I wish I knew how to quit you. They're just this lovely relationship that they just, this bond that they
This is
found.
really about friendship.
A few moments later.
Come on, you better get going.
Did he just call him boy?
Yeah.
Wakandans
Oh, he just said savages. Yeah.
Oh.
Like this. Yep.
Yeah,
there you go.
you're dead, dude. What are you thinking? Like macro-aggressing it right in his face
moron
like
just
that.
Sitting there just doing like the Wakandan like you people like type of shit to this dude right now.
Prince and Job.
And now he's gonna take it over.
Ooh. Yeah.
Jobu sired no children.
You were led to believe that.
That he knew of.
Yeah.
Right.
He knew.
We are at war, and he is still an American.
Little Shuri, that's so cute.
Aww.
Man, some dark shit's fucking happened to T'Challa. It just makes me like he got his leg cut off last fucking week. He got killed this week. Fuck.
It's because he was living his best life in the Star-Lord one.
I spent my whole life searching for my home. Rest easy, nephew.
This seems bad though.
It does seem bad.
Obviously, this seems bad. He's killed everyone in this fucking show. Like this is bad. Like.
I would worry for the universe if Wakanda's deciding to pick a fight. But wouldn't they know that he was working with Tony Stark? Because they had a press conference about it.
Yeah. This guy's fucking Emperor Palpatine playing both sides and
Yeah.
shit like that with this. Ooh, cool. Oh, she's in an she's kind of in an Adora Milaje getup. That's pretty sick.
I worry he's gonna figure out, like...
He's gonna have him duke it the fuck out, and then he's gonna take the fuck over.
Yeah, but I'm worried he's gonna try and get the king and queen and Suri killed. 'Cause
Oh, absolutely.
You need them all dead?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Suri, get some of your technology stuff on. Doesn't she have technology stuff?
Right.
Stick some robots on you.
Outsider.
He is family.
Open the shields.
Clouded by his guilt is this
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
T'Chaka right here.
Show them the true might of the U.S. military.
Oh, God.
Fuck off.
You are right.
Thank you, nephew. You've made your uncle and father.
And what if everybody in this universe were gullible as fucking
Yeah, yeah.
dog shit? You know what I mean? Like,
I want a little bit more than that.
Oh, no. He's gonna fire him
now
up.
he's got the codes, and he's like, no, I'm taking this bitch over.
Maybe he won't kill them. Maybe he'll just imprison them. I just don't want to watch more people die.
Yeah. He's got those stupid fucking hippos from the first.
It's not a hippo. It's a rhinoceros, and they're not
or
stupid.
whatever, right? What if they look like shit in the movie?
I know, but they're cute.
What? No, but they're fun. They're whatever. This is cool.
Well, guys, they got little vibranium horns. They're so cute.
That's pretty dope. This is cooler than what actually happened in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a Koye.
Nice.
Fucking up some robots. Now! Ooh!
It's dope to see Ramonda get like a cool badass fuck. Like that is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. But I worry because now the world knows where Wakanda is. But
Yeah.
they have all the vibranium. Wakanda, do you think they'd give us health insurance?
I think they'd probably be down. Yeah.
Can they come take over America, please?
Yeah.
Right.
Was it worth it? My cousin.
Oh.
Mm.
On your plane or on ours?
He's basically saying my ghost is gonna punch your ghost right
Yep.
in the fucking face the second you die.
Yeah. My ghost is gonna knee your ghost right in the balls.
Wow.
Jeez.
Good work, America.
Yeah. Well, Patriot Act, we can do it. Says so.
Yeah, we can
Line 3.
Oh!
She's on to him.
Of course.
Contact WikiLeaks.
They live forever.
Yeah, Suri's probably like, I was supposed to be
It's over.
Black Panther. So I'm assuming they're just gonna leak the info to the internet. And then,
Yeah.
I guess, right?
Classic.
I don't know.
That one was weird.
That was a weird ending. Because I'm
ending.
like, he's still
again,
the Black
I think
Panther.
some of these are gonna get. I think some of these are gonna get picked up in season 2.
Yeah, because I'm like, he's still the Black Panther,
Some
so
of
he's still like powerful on his own.
Yeah.
So like taking
Right.
him down might not be, even though Wakanda will like fuck him up, but maybe he'll like escape before they.
Yeah. Interesting. Another downbeat one, like all of
Yeah.
the which is like. I mean, not that I listen. I don't give a shit. Like nothing needs to be fucking like too like. Everything needs to be rah rah whatever. But it was just like
There's a very different. We only got the one that was kind of a happy one. Was the Star-Lord one. And I feel like, because all of these what ifs, like, it's, again, the Doctor Strange thing where he's like, we only win in one of them. So they're all going to be like, where the Avengers or humanity loses in some way.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know that whole thing that he's talking about was what I think that was. He was literally just going through every single
About the Thanos
version.
one.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't know if he was necessarily even talking about like the multiverse necessarily.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, I thought he was looking at the
I think
multiverse
it was also
when
like
he was...
from like literally from that point in time that he was sitting.
Oh, he wasn't looking back.
I don't think so. I mean, why? I mean,
Because then I'm like, oh yeah, like this is one of the ones they all these are all like they don't eventually have, but it's like you could have a happy thing happen, then eventually it goes wrong.
well, like look at me, fucking like so never like I'm like some fucking old. I'm like Jimmy Stewart's like, well, I think it's gonna turn out just fine with old Killmonger over there. You know?
I thought it was that maybe he.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like I think like I believe in him. I think it'll work out just fine. You know, like or whatever.
Well, I don't think Tony Stark is a good influence on anyone, even when he's
No.
like a good guy.
He gave Spider-Man some killer drones.
He did give Spider-Man killer drones.
I think he's reckless as fuck. I think that
Here, Peter, have some glasses. Oh, whoops, those glasses can
Right.
kill people.
No, right, for sure. No. I mean, like, I think that it was without being kind of that having that moment where he's kind of brought to the brink of death, and then I can't remember the character's name, but the guy that was also in the cave with him, and he kind of the big thing with that was just like, do not waste your life. You know, like you know what I mean. Like that's like kind of that's the thing, and that just wasn't there. And he was just kind of like the same version of his dickhead self, who somehow got through it, somehow got through this impossible situation, and kind of.
But if he takes over Wakanda, I mean, Wakanda's pretty cool. It's a very good country. I'm like, we could do worse with a dictator. I'm just saying.
Morgan is. We've seen this before through ATLA. Pro-fascism at the drop of a hat, depending as long as the aesthetics are good. Like it's like
As long as the fascist is hot.
Living in the darkest timeline. So like when I look at where I'm living right now, I'm like, hey, how bad could it get? Let Killmonger have a crack at it.
Yeah. Look with his shirt off.
He looks great. I would watch all of his press conferences where he's like, the curfew is at 8 p.m. tonight.
Right. No. I mean, like that one was. I didn't like that one that much.
It was weird.
Nah.
Because we had to watch T'Challa die, so we had to watch Chadwick Boseman.
Another another kind of like horrible thing happens to T'Challa. Like even though, like and I understand that like the kind of the thing that they were doing was like from the fucking comic books, and in the comic books he was even gnarlier in the zombie Marvel thing. But like
robot fight was fun.
Yeah.
I liked the
robot fight was sick. That was the robot fight was cool, and like the I think her name is Ramonda. Like seeing her, like Angela Bassett, like seeing her to kind of get like a cool like
ass.
kind of like like battle moment was fun, and like and Lil Shuri, and there was some cool stuff in there, but like it was just kind of like I was like I don't know, like it's like I don't know, it's like a dickhead is hanging out with a dickhead, and then the dickhead does a dickhead thing.
Yeah, and I'm like I can't really. Like, I don't know. It doesn't hit me in the feel.
There was not a lot to root for or to sort of like kind of.
Everyone sucks here.
Yeah.
Everyone blows.
What if Tony Stark sucked as much as it ever sucked?
It's like if both Tony and Killmonger wrote an Am I the Asshole?
Am I the asshole?
If they went to Reddit and they each told their side of the story, Am I the Asshole? Everyone would be like, everyone sucks here.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, it's like
You both suck.
Yeah, it's like it's it's like a it's watching like an industrial like neo-colonialist with a fascist like kind of kind of like figure it out and the fascist wins. I don't know. It was interesting. I guess maybe I was looking for.
I mean, if Killmonger's a thing where he's like, I'm just gonna murk all the white people. Honestly, we had it coming. Is he wrong? The entire history.
Sure.
Of the planet.
Because suffering should get more suffering.
I know. T'Challa. I would listen to T'Challa, but
yeah,
we had a good run.
Sure.
Well, not a good run.
We had a run.
No,
we had a run.
The run wasn't good at all. Like I don't know. I mean, it was. I guess maybe if there was like a little more. I'll say this. I guess maybe there needed to be a little bit more of nuance within Killmonger's struggle. Like, wouldn't it be interesting if a little monkey in the wrench of his plan, like he was doing this thing, but he was conflicted about it or something. Like there wasn't really, like there was like there wasn't. I mean, like, and I know that all these things like don't necessarily have like arcs or whatever the fuck it is, with like a capital A, but like. Because they're what ifs, and we're kind of dropping in and just seeing like a moment in time of a story. But there was like a beginning and a middle and an end to the Doctor Strange like kind of thing. There was a beginning, middle, and an end to the murder mystery. There was a beginning, middle, and end to T'Challa as Star-Lord. As far as like where the character started and where the character ended and stuff like that. And it was just like. I don't know. There wasn't like it was just like I wanted to do this thing and then I did it and it's a bummer.
Yeah, and I think the conflict would come later because right now he's in his head. He's like, oh, I've fooled them. They think I'm on their side and I got what I wanted, but like they're not in the way of my goals. So like he doesn't have to actually hurt his like country of like any of the like Wakandans. But like the second they find out that that he killed T'Challa, I feel like that's when the like
Siri's gonna come home and there's gonna be T'Chaka's head is gonna be just on the fucking desk, or something. Because
it's one thing to like murk like somebody who's in your way, but to like he'd have to because like the entire like country would turn on him.
Sure.
Well,
so he would have to like actually decimate his own people, and I feel like that's Killmonger. I think he might be like, I don't.
That's the inherent thing about kind of like the fascist ethic in Etha is the fact that it's like once it's envisioned and controlled by kind of like a person, and as soon as somebody is not in line with that, they got a target on their back, or they're in exile basically, or something. And so, I mean, like it kind of that's why it can't work, or that's why it can't really sustain itself like in a meaningful way. And like so, for a multitude of reasons, obviously I mean. I don't know.
It's like, would Killmonger feel like he decimate his own countrymen to get the goal of like global liberation?
I think that maybe they needed to vault this story either forward or backward with him.
Yeah.
Because you could essentially kind of do a very similar thing if we're gonna have this whole thing where he actually kind of gets the thing that he wanted. We need to have a bit of editorial. Like, I guess we got a little bit. I guess the talk with T'Challa was supposed to be the little bit of the editorial. Like, this is never gonna fucking end for you. But he didn't seem convinced, and he was just like, "All right, seems fine to me. Whatever. I'm Michael Bartholomew Jordan, like, or whatever the fuck it was." You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
We don't get any vulnerability from Killmonger like we got in the movie.
There wasn't a single bit. And I mean, like, and that was the thing is that like I remember like I got a tear going in the movie theater at his death scene at the end of Black Panther. It was so fucking good, and like and there was at least a little bit of at least a little bit more of pathos, and it just didn't seem like that was here in order.
And he's alone with T'Challa's like he could get. Like, let's get vulnerable. Like, we can, like, actually talk like they could really talk.
That's what made that. That's what made that fucking. That's what made that movie interesting when Courtney Courtney B. Vance came in, they had that crazy emotional fucking scene and stuff like that. That's what made it more interesting. That's what gave it the nuance. And I guess guess that nuance wasn't there, and it just like. It's like some shitty shit happened, and then fucking
and then you're a shit, and your shitty shit's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, are we being babies about this? Are we being infant? Like, are I mean, like, comic books do this shit all the time, but I think that I would have thought that they would. You can obviously have like a fair amount of these be dark and get into dark material. I think a lot of them have, but like you would think that they would kind of want to bank it up and down at least a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we could have a happy one that's eventually not going to end the right way, but we can have a happy one because you don't want it like too awesome because then they're like, well, why did they make that the movie? If it's too awesome, right. If it's like everybody
save that.
Also, another thing, another thing that was missing from this shit is that all the fucking, there wasn't a fetish being fucking like.
There wasn't a
fetish being fucking highlighted at all. It seemed like every time we're getting.
Other than Tony Stark got pegged in the shoulder. He got
Did they peg him like the patriarch? Like that.
I'm like, that's not how you peg him, Killmonger. But I mean, it works.
That's not how you do it. No, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I think it also comes down. It comes down to two things. I mean, like, because if it was on like the level of, if it was on the level of the like the Doctor Strange episode of like quality of like just like a dark, tragic, but very lush and romantic. Interesting, like cool looking arc that happened. If they had done it, I might be a little. I might still be like a little like, oh man, all right, well, fuck, okay, you know what I mean, like, but it would still be good. It would still have resonance. I think that this also was. It had that sort of feel, and it was also just kind of like messy. Like I don't know what the fuck this is about.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I feel like you do lose a little, like with Michael B. Jordan, like. Acting because he's animated, and I feel like the actor does stuff with his face that's not in the dialogue. So when you're just giving when the dialogue that gave him was nothing, it's not like he could elevate it. When I'm sure if it was live action and he was playing Killmonger, he could like maybe show some nuance in the performance, but it's hard when it's like, oh no, when you just say
when he
what
was in the Valley of the Elders and shit like that, and like there could have been like a little thing because he can do that. He's very good at doing shit like that. At being like a figure that stands very strong and tall, but being vulnerable. I mean, like that's all he did in that movie. That's all he does in Creed.
He's just
you know what I mean? Like,
he's just a sad kid who misses his dad.
Yeah, and so it's I don't know.
And kills people.
What do you? Yeah. Like,
but he's just that hurt little boy that misses his dad.
Pretty much. I mean, like, I think that the whole deal.
Why don't you go kill someone about it?
Go kill somebody about it.
Go kill some mongers.
Go kill a monger, why don't you? I mean, like, I don't know, like I don't know. Ulysses Claw is kind of like he's a vibranium monger for sure. I mean, like, you know what I mean? So he is killing some mongers and stuff. I don't know. Dee, what did you think about this shit? Like it was. I don't know. It kind of felt a little weird. Is that just me, or what do you got?
Yeah, I'm just super ambivalent. Like, honestly, like it's pretty low in my rankings of these episodes. Mm-hmm. Where it was like, it was.
I think it's
the fight scene.
I think it's the worst one.
So far, yeah. Just because there's not.
I think Captain Carter at least had some. I think there was some like her on like on riding on Steve and doing all this other stuff, and there was a thing happening. I mean, it's a little rote and it was a little obvious, but I thought it was still. I think I would put that. I think this might be the. I don't know.
Yeah, this might be.
Yeah, just because we don't have any other than, like, I guess Pepper and Shuri. We don't, like, who are you rooting for? And I'm like, I mean, I guess.
And they weren't they weren't in it that much.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, we're not following. If we were following Suri the whole time, that might have been interesting.
It would have been.
So that we're like, it's her episode.
I think it would have been. Well, it would have been interesting if it would have, or like if there would have been one, kind of like like how they'll do like those like kind of like a rivalry movie like The Prestige, where it's like about these two people that know each other, are fucking like they know about each other and they're trying to get one over on each other.
Yeah.
Within the world that they inhabit and within the kind of the like the. That type of stuff, but it's like a tit for tat in that way. Like I just feel like, yeah, I guess there wasn't a through line because he would be chilling with somebody and then he'd fucking kill him.
Yeah,
and then they're done.
Remember, we were like, oh, it's about their friendship, and then he's like, that guy just decided to get real, just racist right at the
he's
end.
Such a fucking idiot. I mean, like, of course.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
You kept your macroaggressions under your hat this whole. No, I bet he was.
Right.
I bet he was doing it the whole time, but like, you know what? I bet he was doing it the whole time, but like, he had to wait to that moment to kill him because he needed stuff for him.
Yeah.
But they just didn't show it because I'm like, man, you were able to work with this guy for years, and right at the end, you decided to like put your little racism dress on.
Right. Yeah. Try it on for size. I mean, like, yeah. But I mean, I think maybe that was what it was. It was that we needed a constant counterbalance throughout the whole thing, and like an actual relationship that's being developed or something like that.
Or tell me what Killmonger's real plan is. Is it actually like, should we root for him? Like, he doesn't have specifics of his plan.
Power.
I know, but what does that mean? What does it look like? Does he want? Does he just want to take over Wakanda and be like, no one fucks with us?
Take over everything.
And, okay, like, but what does that look like? Because it's a lot of work and it's annoying.
He's putting in the work. I mean, with a body like that guy put in the work.
Putting in the work.
But I'm like, it's annoying and it's so much work. I'm like, just take over the countries where you need their shit. And then, like, the other ones that aren't going to, like, do anything to you because they're just, like...
Blow them up.
Why would you blow them up? Why wouldn't you just let them, like, chill? Because you're like,
so that they learn a lesson.
You should have more bombs.
That's how you got to do it. I mean...
The lesson is you should have more bombs.
The lesson is don't fuck with me.
It's like,
But what if they don't fuck with you? What if they're just like, oh, no, we know you're a superpower. Like, we're not going to start shit.
There you go. As long as they give you what you want, which is power.
Well, I mean, girl, you're just describing America. We don't fuck with us. Like,
that's what I'm saying. And then it's like,
and then we get bored because we're like, well, why aren't we fighting with somebody?
Well, I built all these bomb factories. These people need jobs.
It's like when you go to a bar and like some people are like, did you bump into me? You want to fucking fight? And you're like, no, I'm just sitting here. Like,
no,
what the hell?
Right. No, I mean,
that's kind of
like
America.
That's what America is the hypersensitive. Like, you accidentally smudged my Puma, and so now, like, I need to have a fight about it and make a mountain out of a molehill type thing. And pour in.
You looked at my girl.
And pour in unfathomable amount of resources into doing so when we could be investing in our own citizenry and in ourselves and in the rest of the world in a positive way. No, I mean, yeah, it very muddled and kind of. I don't know, just a muddled kind of time, like kind of like a, like had some fun stuff. It would have been dope to have. I mean, obviously, just because I want as much, but because I think, what is it? I think he's in one. I think that, fuck. I think that we get T'Challa in one more, and then we're done.
Because we were thinking like
because what I'm thinking is like what if they actually had a relationship that wasn't adversarial, at least at the start.
Yeah, right.
Like
what
if
T'Challa
the crux of the whole thing? I think.
What if he was like Star-Lord, so he wasn't in direct competition with Killmonger because he wouldn't be the Black Panther.
This was in the same universe. I mean, yeah, maybe.
If it was the same universe, but I mean, I guess we're skipping around universes.
No.
Well,
I mean, I think that's fair. Or just like another version of himself, like where like he shows up, like all this shit happens, and then like him hanging out, and he becomes conflicted about his plan because he's like, well, I mean, like, you know, this isn't, you know, there's obviously some problems and some things that I'm wrestling with, but like, you know, T'Challa's
but they
not a
could
bad
like
dude,
have a compromise where they're like, oh, Wakanda's gonna do outreach to like
right
places where people are getting fucked with.
So he kind of like Killmonger. Let's say like, you know, let's put aside like, you know, killing Tony Stark and doing all that stuff, but he still wants to do the thing. He's trying to Trojan horse in Wakanda, but then he hangs out with T'Challa, and you know, and like kind of changes his idea. But who's still going with the plan? Who's still going crazy? Ulysses S. Claw is out there, and then he still brings in like a fight to Wakanda, and then they get to team up or something like that.
And then you feel good about
and
it.
Then you and like you know, like, and then, you know, I don't know. I think that there's a couple of different ways that this could have gone that would have made it, I guess.
They just want us to not like Killmonger. They want us to like him in any universe.
Right.
I feel like they're just really trying to get us to not like this man.
Basically, they just did a what if. Like, what if this had been the script for Black Panther? And the answer is it would have been a terrible movie. Like, because essentially it's just the same. It's like it's the character is still a villain. It's not that much of a difference. Like, what if he had like actually succeeded? I guess, like, what is the what if here?
Because also, like, even just the episode title, "What if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark?" It makes you believe that it's their relationship that is going to be the central thing. Like,
it's just like
the answer is they both suck and they hang out and
it's like they both suck, they hang out, and then one dies less than halfway through.
One dies.
It's like the other one, what if zombies? It was about zombies. The other one, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart? It was about that. It was about all
her
that
dying
other shit.
every 5 minutes of the episode.
Right, and like,
I need to see that corpse.
I don't know. I mean, like, is this like, what if it's because, like, now this is like the third one, and I'm just, but like, and not even like the murder mystery one was not like, it wasn't that. That one didn't strike me as dark, even though it was like kind of crazy because like everybody's getting fucking killed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
what
like,
if Ant-Man is the asshole all along?
Is what if becoming like Marvel's like Walking Dead, where it's like, listen, we're gonna feel miserable and we're gonna feel bad. Nobody's cool. Everybody sucks, or they're dumb as fuck.
What if everyone was dumb as fuck?
What if everybody's dumb as fuck? And that's actually true, because that's that George Carlin quote where he's just like, think about how dumb normal people are, and then take like how dumb half the world is, and then the other half are dumber than that. And like, and like the fact that, like, because everybody else was like Star Wars prequel level stupid of not being able to read this kid.
Yeah.
Shuri's figuring out, and she's 13 years old.
Right.
She's on like Neopets on one computer and she's like solving the mystery on the other.
I think that was the other thing, is that everybody was fucking dumb as fuck.
Dumb as dog shit.
Dumb as dog shit. Dead as dog shit too. Like, I mean,
dead
like
as dog shit.
Dead as dog shit. Why the fuck? Like, another Watchers in the Bar presents. Why the fuck is everybody so stupid? Like, it even like Don Cheadle's going on the mission, and he's like, totally fine, totally gonna go along with this shit.
That seemed actually in character.
Well, no, but given before, yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, like, but like,
this should have been an 8-episode series. Ditch this one.
And if Jarvis saw the whole thing, why wouldn't he have like, oh, he's watching, what if something goes wrong?
Right, Jarvis
wouldn't there be a backup where like Jarvis is like, yo, it's going down.
Like Tony, and Tony has like,
and Killmonger would know about Jarvis.
Right, and Tony has like fucking like little like nano robots with cameras flying out of his fucking asshole like all the time. Like, I mean, they're everywhere. Like this, like,
okay.
again,
I mean, but also I think Killmonger might have known that Tony would find out, but that he didn't care.
But
so
that
was the point.
Like, yeah, I mean,
but Tony Stark should have had like on reserve something for like a plan B. He really should have. He's so smart. He's such a genius.
He figured out time travel. He created a new atom, like a new element. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. It's I mean, well, the only way that you could make that work is if they didn't really lean into it that hard. They tiptoed around it in Iron Man 2. But you could go with that what was that arc where he was really struggling with alcoholism? You could have that version.
Oh,
of,
when
like,
he was traumatized and depressed.
full-blown,
That was because of New York.
Full-blown alcoholic Tony Stark is the only one. Is the only one that would make sense to fucking get over on that. And like, I don't know. Maybe this thing just needed more time, or it needed more time in the oven, or it just needed to move in a different way. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Yeah.
It's only up from here.
Yeah. the longer we talk about it, the more frustrated with it I get.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I think it's, I mean, like, because the other one is like, because these things, like, you know, again, like, you can do this shit all day. You can do them with the movies. You can do them with movies that are great. You know what I mean? If you really sit there. But that's the thing. It's like when it's not. I guess when it's not satisfying, and when there's not really like an emotionally satisfying thing to kind of lift you through the story, then you start looking at the nitty gritty, and you start to kind of pick it apart and stuff like
You're
that.
like, wait a minute.
What if?
Like, we're putting on our fucking.
What if they made a different episode?
What if they made a good episode?
Yeah, maybe try that next time.
That's mean. I'm sorry. People worked really hard on this.
Again, there was some stuff. There was some stuff that was really. There was some stuff that was cool. I liked the.
Morgan is the internet.
Yeah.
What? People worked really hard on it.
Yeah. No.
Apologize.
No. It still looked beautiful. There was a bunch of things. I think. No.
Some of the fight sequences would have been better in Black Panther.
Better than Black
Panther. I legit thought like we kind of got. Because that was the only thing that I was like, that was one thing. I think I loved all of the thematic and the performances and most of the shit that was in Black Panther. I think there was just some things, and it was mostly because, like they were making it around the same time as Infinity War, and the A Squad. Like they were all working on Infinity War, and so they kind of got the bit of the short shrift. Like unfortunately with some of that stuff, but there was like. Because I always thought of like Panthers as very stealthy, and we never got like a cool stealth like type. I mean, we kind of did in the very beginning of that movie, but it was still just like kind of like a blunt whatever, you know, kind of jumping in. And that one was fun, like when he's jumping in and out and taking these guys out one by one. That was
like some Batman shit. It was super cool.
Absolutely. Very Batman Begins and stuff. And so like, you know, like, and so I don't know. I mean, like, I thought there's really cool elements in this, but I think the story was just unsatisfying. It's like the same, it's the same thing as like a season 8 of Game of Thrones. It's like impeccable, like, as hard, no, not that this is that as bad, obviously, like, but like, or as unsatisfying as that, but impeccable, great performances, impeccable fucking production design, the best cinematography and fucking effects that can be found on television, and it amounted to shit because the story wasn't
story.
The story didn't quite click. You know what I mean? It didn't come together. So that's all that we're talking about right now.
Basically, what you're saying is that story is important.
Story is important, Dustin. What if?
Holy shit.
What if
the story was prioritized?
Wow.
Oh my god. I mean,
man, we're gonna get so much hate mail from the poor writer of this episode.
Mail?
No,
you guys are dicks.
But it would be poorly written.
Yeah.
It'd be like, you bad, you mean.
Hey, internet, fuck off.
It'd be drawn in crayon and like have a bunch of like backwards letters and stuff like that.
Big
you know?
meanies.
Made me cry.
Don't make a mad baby. Don't make a mad baby. Like, yeah, for
sure. What if he's Italian?
What if he's Italian?
Hey.
What's the matter with you? Hey, I try to come over here, try to do like, yeah, right. I mean, it is like everybody was kind of a gangster in this. Everybody's like a scumbag, like trying to get one over and shit. You know what I mean? So,
what if they just do one where it's like, what if they all have Italian accents for no reason?
That's
the whole title.
What if it's like?
And it's just
no,
like,
it's not. It's like no, her name's not Gamora. It's Gamora Ghoul. Hey, ow!
Ew. And it's just Guardians of the Galaxy, the same movie.
The Gabagool of the Galaxy.
The Gabagool of the Galaxy. But they're all just talking crazy for no reason either.
What are you talking about, Peter Quill? I got famously large turds. What are you talking about over here? And so,
I did want to document something.
What's up?
Where'd she go?
What you got?
My dogs got groomed.
Morgan wants to show the dogs off on the internet. It's very important.
Like, what if my dog was a adorable.
Yeah.
What if?
What if
Khaleesi does look
she
cute.
was the most beautiful girl who ever existed on the planet?
That's pretty good.
She's so pretty. She hates her hair bow. I had to document it because they never looked this good.
We gotta get it on record that it happened every once. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like,
we're not bad dog parents,
right?
You lady.
Well, I mean, like, while we're gonna marvel at that and stuff like that, we do appreciate y'all for stopping by while we fucking go through our what if season 1. Oh shit! Ooh, I kind of like that he's able. I like that he's able to kind of give it back to him a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh!
What the hell?
Beep 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 beep.
Ooh. Oh shit!
That's what that thing does.
Nice. So we hope that you guys consider doing that and giving us a little bit of support. And if you can't do that, then hit us with a like and a subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. We will talk to y'all later. And oh wait, hold on. I did the thing. Like, hold on.
Did the thing.
I put it as the second thing, but it was actually the end. It was actually the end thing. But we appreciate y'all, and we will talk to y'all later.